If you're vegan, this probably is not the episode for you. Hi, I'm Phil.
Hi, I'm Jimbo.
Welcome to Pretty Good Cooking.
Pretty good.
Tonight on the show, we're gonna cook a pork belly. This one came from Jimbo's farm, Holcomb's
Haven
Homestead. They met her, right?
Yes. Her name was Peggy. She was an American guinea hog, which is a heritage hog. So she's good.
Yeah, you can look how dark that meat is. That ain't your market pig.
It looks more like beef than it does pork because it is so red.
Yeah. So yeah, I had a good time a couple months ago. I came out to the farm and I met the pigs, walked around in the mud, I drank Bud Lights furiously. I was fed
quickly.
I was fed Bud Lights faster than I could drink them. I was like, spent most of the day with 2 Bud Lights in my hand. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, we're gonna cook this. We're gonna kind of do like a Chinese roast pork, kinda. You know, we're not gonna do it properly, of course, but I think this is gonna be great. All right, so we're gonna start with the cabbage, which is the underdressing, or maybe like the bedding upon which this meat shall rest. No, actually no. We're gonna start by drinking. That is the first step, is to make a drink. How could I forget?
Let the goofy old man back into the camera, because if I don't get a drink, I'm gonna go home crying.
Tonight we are drinking Basil Hayden's, which is Jimbo's favorite.
Yes.
Does anyone want ice?
I like bourbon.
To Peggy, thanks for your belly. Oh, it's so good. What an inspiring libation. Like, I drank that and I'm like, I'm gonna cook now. All right, so I'm gonna start with this cabbage, which per the suggestion of Jamie, who is Jimbo's daughter, she's over there. She hasn't showed up yet. There she is. She said we should start with the cabbage and we should soak it in rice wine vinegar, right? And brown sugar. We might have to improvise. So we're gonna thinly slice this cabbage. This is a green cabbage. It's fresh from the mountain. I'm gonna core it, chop it in half, and then we'll slice it thinly, because the thin slices will be more likely to tenderize and be pleasant to eat. This is a pretty common goal when cooking food, to make food pleasant to eat. Remember to set your sights high.
You're a genius.
Shoot for the stars. We'll put that in this container. And rice wine vinegar would be ideal. I'm gonna use regular vinegar and some brown sugar. You probably mixed the sugar with the vinegar before you threw it in there, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's too late for that. I'm gonna spend this whole episode talking to Jamie, just being like, you would have done this differently, didn't you?
She's gonna continually go, yes.
Yeah, I'm salting it a little bit in hopes of creating cabbage juice. I had a little splash of water, and that's just to encourage the cabbage to turn into water. That's how cooking works. Also, I'm boiling a pot of water over here. That's gonna blanch the pork. And that is to remove the blood taste.
Time out, Phil. You know how I love the drink break fireworks. Let's see.
Here we go.
I love the drink break fireworks.
I'm gonna put this pork in this water. Oh man, that smells incredible. All right, we're gonna slip it right in there. No jokes about that phrase. Put it in the bed. All right, it's cooking. And the pork is done. I've got some shrimp thong in here. I just wanted to tell everyone that. We're gonna simmer this about 15 minutes. We'll use a timer.
Cheers, old bud. Now I'm gonna get me some to sip.
I gotta just say that in a completely just in all candor, I've filmed a couple episodes with Jimbo now, and he just gets me f***ed up before I can cook anything.
Sorry about your luck, man.
So here's our pig. There it is. We're about 10 minutes into our boil. I flipped it over because it's starting to curl. That's all right. It'll relax eventually. But yeah, so gravy train's rolling, folks. So we'll be back with an update, an additional update on boiled pork. Tune in at the next 5 minutes or 4.5 minutes to see even more boiled pork. Alright, we're pulling the boiled pork out of the boiled water and putting it onto this unboiled pan. And then we're gonna stab the shit out of it, right?
Right.
Look at that nipple, it's erect. So if you have a pork a pork poking tool. Feel free to use it. I've got these skewers. I'm just gonna stab it. Literally never cooked anything with an erect nipple.
It don't get no better than this right here in Phil's kitchen.
I got that Chinese 5-spice, anise, fennel, cinnamon, cloves, and black pepper. Gonna put some of that.
Where in the hell, China, did you buy that shit?
Kroger. This is how it's Chinese pork. Got that Chinese spice. All right, so we're gonna put it back over like you do. Notice how the pork's relaxed. That's a good sign. You want your meat relaxed. So we're gonna double wrap with the objective of basically covering the pork with foil, but having the skin still exposed. All right, there it is. Oven's at 350. We're just gonna roast this for a long time. And we'll come back in some time after it's cooked and the skin starts to render, and maybe at some point we'll stab it some more. But yeah, hopefully this turns out to be a food. We're aiming high tonight. I'm gonna pour out this ham water. Jamie's here and she's got a knife. So the pork we have determined is ready to be broiled. So we're hitting the broil button. It's not broiled yet. How do you know it's ready?
Just by touch and smell.
How long has it been probably?
An hour?
So now you want to just score the skin. So you don't want to go through the whole fat layer, but you do want to score the skin because once you broil it, it's going to be super crispy and it's going to be impossible to get through. So kind of scoring it that way.
So you're just going straight into that fat layer.
Right, but not all the way
Not
through.
into the meat.
Yeah.
Well, she's scoring the meat. Looks greasy. Now we're doing the crisscross.
Once it's broiled, the skin will be really hard to cut through. So you want to cut it whatever chunks you're going to eat it in.
Thank you for doing that. Okay, here I have, we're flashing ahead to this oil. It's garlic and ginger. I'm making a side dish. And the side dish is broccoli and mushrooms. So we're gonna start with our mushrooms. We're gonna give it like a little bit of a saute, and we'll get that broccoli in there, and hopefully it cooks into something edible. That's the goal. I'm gonna throw some soy sauce in there, just so those mushrooms, don't forget, they're in the Chinese side dish. Here's the broccoli. I put it in this bag so I can put it in the pot. Okay, we're gonna stir fry that. Pan's pretty full, but no problem. Nothing is ever a problem. Not on our show. Put in some Sambal Olek pepper paste. A little more soy sauce, and I'm gonna throw a lid on it. Hopefully get some steam action going. Looks done. All right, it's done. It's time to broil. Here we go. Under the broiler, you can see the flame right there. We're gonna burn this bitch. No doubt, that's gonna burn.
Burn the bitch. She turned me into a dude.
Here it is, crispified. We broiled it. You can see it a little bit burnt, but that's not that big a deal. So this is Dunzo. We're gonna chop that up and eat it here momentarily. We're gonna let some of that fat fall back into the pork belly, and then it's gonna be go time. So be back in a second here when I collect my dignity. All right, let's see what the pork belly looks like. We're gonna use our tongs to grab it. All right, here we go. We're cutting that pork. We're cutting it along the bisect. Okay. Wow, it's gorgeous. And then I'm gonna just cut a little bit of this so we can see what it's gonna be like when it's cut. Look at this. Okay. Look at this. Crispy skin, fatty fat, dark meat. This looks gorgeous. I'm plating up. I got this cabbage. It's that pork bed, pork pillow, so you can pretend like you ate a vegetable. As the pork goes right across. All right, pork belly going in. I don't quite the skin. It tastes really good though. That skin's so crispy.
Is it too crispy?
It's just hard. Anyways, that's how you do it, folks. That was good. Broccoli's good. Sweet and sour shrimp's good. Pork's good. Crunchy. Okay, well, that's how you do it. We made some fabulous food.
Every time we've had it, it's been delicious. We don't know how it's gonna be here at Phil's house.
Damn, Jimbo, that's pretty cool.